President Samia Suluhu Hassan has always been known for her calm and measured approach, but recent events have shown that beneath this calm lies a firm resolve to protect Tanzania's sovereignty and peace. She had made it clear that Tanzania will not tolerate any interference from outside actors, emphasizing the need to safeguard the country's stability at all costs. This firm stance came to light after Tanzania's authorities detained and deported several Kenyan activists who had traveled to observe the treason trial of an opposition figure. This move sparked debate across East Africa. Some saw it as unnecessary, others as a step in the main right direction of national security and order. Others viewed it as unwelcome barrier to freedom of expression and regional cooperation. On the other side of the border, William Ruto responded with a mix of concern and resolve. He acknowledged Tanzania's right to manage its internal affairs, but underscored Kenya's responsibility to protect its citizens, wherever they may be. He reminded the region that the true unity depends on mutual respect and dignity for people within the East African community. These public exchanges have fueled speculation about the state of relations between Tanzania and Kenya. Was this the start of a diplomatic rift or merely a moment of tension? In a larger story of collaborations, observers noted that despite the heated rhetoric, both leaders continued to engage in dialogue, suggesting that this agreement was part of a broader negotiation process. At a recent East African summit, the two presidents met face-to-face. Their handshake was firm, their smiles were cautious but genuine, a symbolic moment of respect amidst the political friction. Behind the scenes, diplomatic channels worked overtime to clarify positions and avoid misunderstandings. However, President Suluhu has shown that leadership in difficult times requires both strength and flexibility. She insists that Tanzania will chart its own course without any external pressure, but she will remain committed to dialogue and partnership. Her message resonates deeply with Tanzanians who value their country's peace and freedom, but also desire regional peace and progress. Meanwhile, President Ruto's approach is equally bold. He projects confidence in Kenya's role as a regional leader, willing to assert national interests while advocating for East African integration. His recent speeches have reflected that a vision where Kenya and Tanzania can work side by side despite their differences can be achieved and share economic growth and security. Beyond the political statements, the relationship between Kenya and Tanzania, deeply intertwined, cross-border continue to thrive, cultural exchanges flourish, infrastructure projects link. However, the tension is mainly online. These practical ties remind us of the future of East Africa that will depend only on cooperation. The recent diplomatic tensions, while challenging, highlight an important aspect of leadership. Boldness does not always mean confrontation. Sometimes it means standing firm in your own principles while remaining open to dialogue. Both President Suluhu and William Ruto embody this balance. These interactions have reminded us of East Africa's journey to unity and remind us of how complex this journey has been. It involves negotiation, respect of identities, and a shared commitment to progress. The leaders' willingness to engage openly, even when disagreements arise, sets an example for other regions. Looking ahead, many hope that these moments of tension will strengthen rather than weaken East Africa's cooperation. After all, the true test of leadership lies not in avoiding conflict, but in managing wisely and constructively. President Samia Suluhu Hassan and President William Ruto are both shaping this narrative. Bold leaders who embrace their roles fully, aware of their actions, echo far beyond the borders. Their story is one of challenge and opportunity, reminding us all that diplomacy is as much about courage as about compromise. East Africa watches closely, and hopefully these two leaders will continue to push boundaries, challenge assumptions, build bridges that connect rather than divide, because in the end, the strength of this region depends on the leaders that dare to lead boldly while reminding us of the power of unity. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed the video, like, share and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one.